on the original 800 LE, which was probably one of the best-selling machines Xingyi ever made. But they did some upgrades for this year to really improve it. The first thing they did was they added a battery transport system that you can turn on so that you can relocate this or walk it into a job site without having to connect it to power or push it manually. So it has a front wheel kit. This is interesting. If you look at the difference, most of the wheel kits are crank style like a trailer hitch. Most of them are crank style like a trailer hitch so that you can go up and down, right? And you usually lower it and then pull the pin and take it off. This one is just fixed to a certain height. So once we tip the machine back, we can pull this pin and remove the weight kit. It has an additional bracket here so that we can mount it here during operation. There's also a set of LED lights across the front, which are really nice to have. We also have the rear lights. This is a single, three-phase 240-volt machine.
Slow down.
Of course, it's got a weight kit, like a lot of the Xingyi machines do. In fact, most of the Xingyi machines do. So you have a forward position for grinding. There's also a wheel on the bottom of the weights, like most of the machines. You have your neutral position, which puts the weights over the wheels. And of course, you have your back position so that you can tip the machine back easier. You can see the control panel here. Let's give them a look at the control panel. If you want to, I'm going to set it down and you can come to this side. So this shows standard functions. This is your left or right, forward or reverse, depending on the type of diamonds that you're running. This is the switch for the lights. This is the start switch or the emergency stop switch. This is our transport control, forward and reverse. This is actually the switch for the RPMs on the motor. And this is the switch or the control for the transport speed, for the potentiometer for transport, for how fast we're going to run it. So basic, you know, you've got a dust collector port here, so we'll plug that in when we get going. The biggest difference in this machine is this little key here activates the battery system. I want to make sure you can see that. Okay. So if I turn that on, then basically you can hear the battery transport fire up. Okay. And so we don't have any power plugged to this machine, but we're going to be able to move it no problem. So what we're going to do now is we're going to actually walk the machine out into the showroom. I'll take the emergency stop off and I'll push the toggle button forward. And now I can increase the speed if I need to. I have a walkway to walk. But we don't have a long-way to walk, so we're not in a hurry here. I'm just going to walk the machine out here where we can put diamonds on it and make it ready to drive. You see, I don't have to push the machine, which is nice. Just like with any of the LE machines, I still need to manually steer the machine. And even with the transport wheel on, it's very easy to do. This is about where I want to start grinding. I'll slow my speed down. I'm going to back up a little bit. Get the machine where I really need it. And I can just click this to the neutral position, hit the stop button, and now we've disabled the transport function because I shut the battery off. Okay, so we have the single pull lever for the handle. Well, I'm going to pull that up so I can tip the machine back. You'll see, notice the wheels on the bottom of the weight kit, they touch the floor first, and that prevents you from damaging the floor as the weights roll back. Okay? So now let's take a look at the heads. This is a 3-head planetary. A lot of the Xingyi machines our four-head machines, but for the US, we specified that we only wanted 3-head planetary for this machine. So you can see there's actually 6 positions on here for tools. I left 3 of them empty, these pins, to show you this is how you would attach a metal bonded tool. And this is where we're going to run Velcro bonded tools. And what we're going to run today, because we've already ground this a few weeks ago, we're actually going to run a ceramic tool, okay? And you see the planetary action and the way that the heads work. We have a dust shroud here. What I can do is I can adjust this. So I can lower it a little bit as needed to make sure we're touching the floor everywhere. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the weight kit. So I'm going to pull the cotter P and take out that. And now I can take it off. I'm just going to set it aside. What I may do is mount it up on top after we get tools on the machine. Let me grab my little caddy here. What I'm going to do is run the 80 grit ceramic diamond. This just happens to be a set. Whenever you're putting these on, you want to give them a slight twist like that. So set them onto the loop and then just twist them a little bit, and that really locks the Velcro into place. Set and twist. And that twist hard, just enough to make it bite. That way you don't have the risk of when you set the machine down, if you bang it hard, you won't have any diamonds fly off. So it always helps just to give it that little extra twist.
What's this, grit?
These are an 80 grit ceramic.
80?
Yeah. That's all we have. My 50 grits won't fit on this machine.
No, it's not signature. It's not ceramic, it's a resin.
Okay. Well, we don't have any ceramics.
We have.
Well, you want to put them on? All right, so I'm going to bring the machine back down. Okay. I'll move the weights to the neutral position.
You want to connect a vacuum?
Yeah, we'll connect the vacuum and the power. So we're just going to unplug my hose here.
You can talk about a vacuum.
I will. Just getting it ready. So this is a 45L vacuum we're going to use today. Just want to get my hose up here. There we go. Okay, this vacuum is pretty cool. It has a power pass-through. It's in the operating position, but if you pull this pin on the side,
Yeah, talk about vacuum.
it allows you to lower it
Slow down.
into a transport position. So it's shorter, and you can get through doorways or in and out of trucks easier.
Can you do again? So now it's a transportation position.
And
Now
now
you
it's
put
in
up.
the operating position.
It's an operating
This is where our power comes in, and this is our power pass-through that goes out to the machine. So we're running about a...
Talk about the cyclones.
Well, this first bin where you connect, this is a pre-cyclonic separator, so it's going to catch all the heavy dust. It drops into this bag. Any remaining dust gets filtered through the HEPA 13 filters and drops into a dust bag here. So it's dual dual layers for that.
And how many times do you need to change the dust bag from the filter? How many times? What's the ratio?
Typically, on the Longo pack, if you're doing heavy grinding or coating removal, you will fill this bag 4 to 5 times before you ever change this bag.
Okay, cool.
Because this bag is only taking the fine dust only, and all your heavy dust drops instantly into that bag.
So it kind of make the filter have a long life.
Quick, connects, they're secure. Okay, just like that. And now I can connect the other end of the sheet. Move the candle back down into an operating position. And up. Next, I want to connect the power. So right now, none of our power is hot. Everything's been turned off at the breaker, so I'm going to make sure I connect my vacuum and the machine to power. And at that point, I'll turn on the breaker and make sure we have good power to everything. It's always a good idea to verify your power, obviously before you plug machines in.
Slow down. Let people see how to connect.
We've used this power a lot. This makes it easy to connect because you can visually see the cable. So I usually line up the 2 grounds so that they're oriented together. And then the cable will just slide together very easy. Okay, so there's power. And that's really all I need to do. And now I can turn the breaker on. Walk over here. Turn on the breaker here for 243 phase. Now I can see here.
Turn on the vacuum and
I can see here that I have on my inverter. It shows that I have
this
connection.
This meter can show the vacuum. No, can show the voltage, hertz, and the amps. Do you want me to turn on the vacuum?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'm just looking to see if it's showing our. So I can. You can show them here.
It's have a reading too, right?
Yeah, and it says that we have 235 volts.
So it's a voltage reading by voltage.
And our speed is at 0 RPM, which means the machine's not running. So hopefully it's at 0 RPM.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. When you turn on the vacuum, you just you can practice the potentiometer, show people how to control the CFM. Okay.
Right there, our CFM is all the way at the lowest setting. As I turn clockwise,
it is the reading.
It ramps up. The higher CFM. I usually run it about halfway. This style of diamond, that's a good point. Gives you a little additional weight out of the head. ahead and put the travel speed in.
What's the RPM?
The transport.
Check the lock.
Now I can adjust the travel speed here. Start again here.
You will adjust from where to where. Now it's a 650, 690, 700, 700 RPM. I think you can go higher.
See, I don't need to push this, I'm just steering it. So that makes very little fatigue on the operator with that. Well, start my next lap.
Ooh, I'm on a live broadcast. I just want to make sure my sound's up.
Neil, say very hard to hear you. Can you just use one hand to hold this microphone when you talk? Just take it out. Yeah, take it out to talk. Yeah, put on louder. What? Sorry? What you want me to do? Back? Louder. Neil, say that when I close to you, they can hear better.
Let's stay close to
So see? You just one hand to steal it. And push your button backwards and the machine go back.
Makes it very easy to control.
Very easy to control.
I can click neutral while I'm finishing my turn and push it forward again. Look at that. So you can see, because of the lighting down here, you can see the servo motor that's driving. You know, on a remote control machine, you actually have two motors. This particular machine only has
Okay,
one
he
motor.
talk about this drive motor. Is this motor to push the wheels forward and backwards? So I think when you finish, you need to talk about the clutch. So how to, maybe you can try to, hey, maybe you can try the manual mode now. Then you can tell people it's, no, you just click this and turn down. Yeah, just leave a couple parts to do the menu. No, just finish this section so they can know. They can compare how hard. Tell them we will do the menu.
Honey wants to switch this to manual mode, so I'm not sure.
Right now we do the self-propel mode. So when we switch the manual mode, we will show you how to switch. That's the clutch. And also you can tell how difficult when you push this master drive. It's a very heavy machine, so when you push it, it's very difficult. Yeah. Now it's much quiet. So if you can see how much dust we get off. Now it's you can tell people now it's quiet. If they have any question, they can ask now.
All right,
Give
you guys
them
have
5
any questions
minutes.
so far?
Yeah, give you 5 minutes, ask question, and we will do the menu. We'll switch to the menu. Huh? I know, just a clutch of. Then just push. No. Yeah, you don't. Any question? No.
Any questions, you guys? No, we'll just keep going then. All right, so
Yeah, now this is the clutch.
this is the clutch.
When you right now it's a full self-propel, but when you want to do the push, do the menu, you need to make a catch, make a lock, unlock the wheel. Is it easy? You want me to do?
Yeah, I can't tell if I'm right or not.
Okay, you hold the camera now.
They can't see.
Normally it's maybe you move the machine a little bit?
Nope, can't budget.
Oh, yeah, good.
Okay, Ronnie just
Show them.
took the clutch out.
And click here. Now it's the catch is out. Catch is out. It means it's a release the wheel. Before clutch in is lock the wheel. Right? Catch out is release wheels. Okay. So it's a menu. Basically, it's a menu now. Now you have a two. You need to use the 2 hands to push.
Yeah, I put the microphone back.
Yeah.
Now I gotta push the machine.
I need to push your machine now.
Now
It doesn't work.
it doesn't work at all. Now I've got to control the pace. It's gonna make it work here. Just like any planetary grinder, it's still pretty easy to push. Not really hard to push. But I do have to push it. If I let go, it's just stop moving.
Yeah, we just switch the self-propel to manual. Now it's two hands. Now I need two hands to push this grinder.
Can't feel the floor. All right, I'm going to go back there.
Why? It's too hard for him. He wants to go back to self-propel. You know, sometimes it's hard to do. You need to push your machine a little bit, shake a little bit, so make the clutch on in the space. Let me do.
Yeah, I can't get it.
Yeah, hold it. Let me do. Hold the camera.
Come over to this side. You get it? Okay.
Yeah, I just lock the wheel, push the clutch in, lock
Now
the
we're back
wheel,
in business.
then we're back to self-propel.
Thank God.
Oh, you need to exercise.
Not really, but all right, and now we're coming back. Going along. What I was saying before, though, it's nice either way for an operator because guys some guys don't like remote control machines because they feel like they're not connected or they can't feel the floor, what the floor is doing. With this machine, you can because you're still hanging onto the handle. So when you hit a little bump or irregularity in the floor,
You
you
can
actually feel it.
You feel it.
Yeah,
Good.
you feel it through the handle, just like you would a normal walk-behind driver.
It's nice.
So that does make a difference. Especially if you
Got you.
guys
Got you.
walk behind machines.
See, it's a position. and it's nice. When you finish one pass, we can just stop and leave 20 minutes for them to ask them questions. Oh, just clean the vacuum.
Dust that's dropped into her bin there.
And you can see this filter is belly dust, just a little bit.
Just the machine back again.
So you will run the Lex Diamond?
We still have time, right? We don't have to if we don't want to.
No, I think so. Better just let him then ask some question, and they already online for 40 minutes. If they have any question, they can. Now it's the machine is power off. It's quiet. If you have any question, guys, you can ask a question. Clark will answer you.
All right, guys, any questions?
We don't need to run Lex Diamond. It will be the
We
same.
ran those right down to nothing.
Wow. It's a kind of a soft concrete. Hey, can you focus on this? You don't need to do that.
Okay, any questions?
Yeah, where's your mic?
The microphone's right here.
Yeah, and what's the weight? What's the weight of a machine?
I think this
It's
is
a
about
12.
a 1,200-pound machine, yeah.
Yeah, 1,200-pound machine. Just focus on ask a question. We will have 10 minutes to 20 minutes under the machine before we finish the live stream. You don't need to run the Alexa times.
That's fine. I'm just moving
Yeah,
I'm just moving it so they can see the machine.
it's a 1,250 pounds. And do you want to show the wheel on the weight? The wheel on the weight.
I showed it.
Okay, good.
First thing I did when I tipped the machine back the first time.
Yes, and some of them is come late. Probably they miss that.
Well, you'd have to move the camera where you can see it.
Yeah, you can say again.
Well, Ronnie wants to show you that there's wheels on the bottom of the weight kit. I don't want to drop it all the way down because it's too heavy.
And oh god, they don't loud.
Just take the camera off of that thing.
So yeah, you can see this is the wheel on under the weight. So when you
set the machine on the floor, it won't scratch the floor.
yeah, will slide on the floor. It's instead of scratch the floor. Yeah, it's what's the power of this machine? It's a. Let me ask you a question. What's the kilowatt?
I think it's a 17 kilowatt motor.
It's a 15 kilowatt.
Okay, it's a 15 kilowatt motor. Why do you ask me questions I don't know, Ronnie? What?
It's a 15 kilowatt, 20 horsepower. And this one is a 3-phase 220, and we can do the 3-phase 480. So there's 2 models, 4 options. Yeah, we will run to another 10 minutes. Guys, if you have any question, it's a good time to ask. Yeah. And before we finish the live stream. Javier, have you seen? You can the Antonius. I think we see some. We see some familiar face, familiar names like Antony. Hey Neil.
Oh, go back up.
Go back up.
Anthony Felician. Right?
And Javier. I think it's Javier is a familiar name too. Hi Javier, Sim, Anthony, Rose, Neil, good friend of friends.
Yeah, Singing Machine USA. Nice.
And Abbott. Hey Abbott. Roy. And Jackie from factory. Hey Jackie, you good? It's your 4 a.m.
Jackie, you're up early.
Yeah, you early bird.
She joined us from Malaysia.
B and Francisco. Okay, Rose have a question. Say something. When you approach a wall and need to turn when it's in autopilot, how do you turn without running it into the wall? Are you able to put back to the machine and slow it down, or it is all regulated by the speed control dial? It's not just.
Well, the easiest thing to do is
it's not autopilot.
It's not an autopilot. It's a self-propelled. So you have the rocker switch forward, and as you approach the wall, you just flip that switch to neutral, and then you can do your turn manually. That's how I did the last turn in the live stream. I did it all manually, and I just left the machine in neutral. And then when we got to through the turn, about 90% through the turn, I pushed it forward again to continue moving and just skating the wall line. So it's easy. It's not going to avoid the wall line like a drone would. It'll go right through. If it's sheetrock, it'll go right through the wall. So it's got enough power and weight. It'll knock a wall over. So you do have to control that part of it. When you get close to an edge, you can control it with this rocker switch. Show them the switch here. It's a pretty easy control to use. That's forward, that's neutral, and that's reverse. Okay, so there's forward, neutral, and reverse. So if you're coming into a wall line and you get real close to the wall line, just put it in neutral like that. And then you can manually turn the machine until you're through your turn, and then you can put it back into forward again and continue the turn. Okay, or you can also back up and pull yourself backwards through the turn. I prefer just to put the machine in neutral, and that allows you to turn the machine manually until you're through the turn and then hit the rocker forward, and it'll continue to finish your turn.
Ross said that's definitely answer my question. Thanks, guys. Cool. Thank you, Ross. It's a good question.
Yeah, if anything, it just takes a little bit of practice. If you've never run a self-propelled machine, you just have to be aware that the machine's moving itself and you're not pushing it. It's different when you're on a remote control because you're completely detached from the machine, and anything you do on the remote controls the machine, right? So it's pretty easy to understand that with your brain. A little bit of a disconnect here with the brain and the hands because you're not holding on to a remote control. The machine's actually walking by itself. So you just have to get that in your head that you have to manually stop it, forward and reverse. But the fact that you're still manually steering the machine makes it feel like you're running a normal grinder. It doesn't feel like you're running a remote control machine. And the biggest benefit, of course, is the price difference between this and a remote control machine is what, Ronnie? Almost maybe a $5,000–$10,000 difference, right? $8,000–$10,000 difference.
Yeah, it's much. Maybe just 30% of the remote control grinder.
So that's pretty huge.
Yeah, it's the same size, same power. It's the only difference is this is a self-propel. The difference is the self-propel and the remote control. But this upgrade 800 LE, it have a battery transport. It's a kind of got a lot of benefit from this grinder. And you know, the last 3 years, the Xingyi company, they sold 4,000 set of 800 LE. It's because of it's very cost efficient. It's a very decent price, but you get a lot of feature and benefit from this grinder.
Can I give them a sneak peek of their propane?
No.
No.
No. So any other question, guys? We still have 10 minutes before we finish the live stream.
It's 10 minutes when we started.
Yeah, if you guys want to see our other models like a 550, A20 RC is a remote controlled with autopilot function. Yeah, we probably cannot do demo for you, but we can have an overview of a machine for you guys.
Well, we have overview video, but yeah, we can show you also how that machine operates. We have one in the showroom there. There's a good video on our website, Xingyi Machine USA, and it shows an overview of the 820 RC. It also shows an overview of how to use the battery transport.
Yeah.
And also it shows there's a separate video.
Yeah, let's we have 10 minutes. Let's bring the 820 working the 820 here.
Get it all dirty. We haven't cleaned here.
Okay, let's just work a little bit. Yes. Hey, Christian asked for us to show models. Okay, we go back to the showroom, and we don't want to bring machine to the big area. We need to clean up before we bring machine, but we can just show you guys in our showroom. This one is A20 RC. It's our superstar remote control with autopilot. Yeah, we will give you a short overview for this grinder. This is a remote. We just let this work out a little bit. It's already have a front wheel, so we just use a battery to work out to the main ground. We need to pair the remote to the machine, pair remote and the machine. Let's take this off. This cover is to protect the screen. So it's a very smart. The factory make a very smart cover to protect this big screen. And when you take it out, you can just put anywhere. It's a magnet. I didn't straight up. Yeah, I know you need to turn this. Last time you turn a little bit like.
Okay, don't stand there, but move this when you're finished.
On the left of A20, this one is our largest. It's our largest single head remote control grinder. It's a 955. It's not called single head. It's a single gearbox. 955. It's almost a 40-inch. It's also a remote control. And on the right of A20 is the A150 LE. This is another remote control. And you can see the price because it's the last one in stock. So we have a special price for the last one. It's a almost 35 inch and 3 heads remote control grinder. Oh. It's less than 15,000. Very beautiful price. Yeah, you can wake it up. You cannot wake it up.
I think the battery might be low on the machine.
Yeah, we haven't charged a battery for a while. Let me check. You can read the battery here. The battery level here. Let me see how much. Oh, it's only 70. I think 70 is a work. So this reading is about a battery level, and this one go here is manual. Go here is a remote control, and this is a switch. Turn off or off. Turn on and off. Okay. I have no idea if you cannot wake it up. Yeah, you tell me.
Once you sign off, before we have any words.
Yeah, just you give them something, say something. We cannot run with it. We will prepare to run this next time. Yeah, you say something and we finish today's demo. Yeah, just tell them we need to charge your battery.
Yeah, we have to charge the transport battery on this. That's why it won't move right now. If that transport battery is too low, it loses sync with the remote. So you have to make sure that that battery is at 100%. It comes with a charger, so all you have to do is plug it into the wall. We just didn't do that. I didn't know that she was going to ask us to do that for this, so I'm sorry about that. Anyway, you guys got to see
what service training we can provide to customers. Say something about that. So what we have except a machine. We have.
Well, I mean, we can show you our service area here.
Now it's a tool.
Yeah, this is
we
our
got a tool. We didn't show this scrubber.
Yeah, we have auto scrubbers.
We have a ride-on scrubber and a walk-behind scrubber.
Walk behind scrubber.
Mm-hmm.
Could take you for a ride on that thing.
This is a kind of our service room, and if some very simple service work, we will do this section in this section.
We have a full set of parts here for all the machines that we sell. So that's the nice part about doing business with Xingyi Machine USA. is that all the parts for the machines are right here in Seattle in our warehouse. We can work on the machines here, or we can send you the parts and your mechanics can work on the machines if they break something or need a part. We have them here. We have the dust shrouds, we have the couplers, we have the
all the
plates,
parts.
we have the potentiometers, the stop switches, the light switches, all the switches you need. Those are usually the things that happen in transport. Is one of those switches might get broke off because somebody didn't tie the machine down correctly. Something gets moved around. Anyway, we keep all those parts in stock to make sure that you can get them right away. And you can kind of see our inventory right now. Our inventory levels are up pretty good. Just kind of show them a quick shot of the inventory.
Now, Christian asked, what's a warranty do you offer?
We typically on all the machines we have a 3-year warranty.
No, it's HTG. HTG, we have a 3 years warranty. The 3 years warranties include gearbox, motor, and inverter. We provide a 3 years warranty for these 3 biggest parts. And also like LE Alice series, we give 16. We give 18 months warranty.
18 months.
Yeah, 18 months warranty. And we have inventory of parts, machines, diamonds in Seattle warehouse, so we can give you very good supply rate. Yeah.
Any other questions?
And also, you can talk about our distributor. Yeah, if like a different area.
Well, I mean, we have different distributors in different areas. We have a distributor in California. We have a distributor in the Seattle area. We have a distributor in Denver. We have a distributor in the Las Vegas market. We also have one of our bigger distributors is in New Jersey with Vortex. And they handle the East Coast and New York and that area. So depending on where you're at, we should have a distributor to meet your needs. We also have one in Michigan and another one in Twin
City.
Yeah, and so we have
Salt Lake too.
We're kind of growing our network of distribution partners right now, and it's nice because most of them have salespeople, but they also have service areas, and a lot of them service equipment. A lot of them will rent equipment. And so that's one of the nice things too. If you go to one of our distributors, you should be able to rent one of the machines to take it out and give it a test drive, which is always nice because then you can go out and do a small job with it, get a feel for the machine, and then if you decide you like the machine, then they'll give you a good price on it if you decide not to return it. That's always easy for them as well. So that's a good way to promote sales. And it's really a good opportunity to get behind one of these machines and run it a little bit. And once you run one, you really get a feel for the machines and how solid they are. And you can watch me run it, and it looks easy, and it is, but you don't feel how solidly built that machine is. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it doesn't bounce, it doesn't shake. I've had people running other small machines before that were made in different countries, but some of them were Chinese. But the machines were super light. They didn't have any head pressure. That's one thing the Xingyi machines have is a lot of head pressure because of the upper and lower gearbox and the engine all right there give you a tremendous amount of head pressure, which is what creates diamond efficiency. And that's what makes diamonds work well, right, is that head pressure. And so that makes the machine is going to mow over the floor, and it's not going to buck and bounce and bang around. You're not going to chip diamonds or create funny looking scratches. You need that head pressure to get diamond efficiency. We also have a full supply of diamond tooling here as well. So when we ship out machines, I notice a lot of times Ronnie will putting a machine on a pallet, and Ronnie will come to me and say, wait, we need to add diamonds to that order. And so she might pack a separate box of diamonds, and we can put them on the pallet with the machine before we wrap it and ship it. That way, when you get your new machine, you actually have the diamond tooling to run on it, which is nice because we're very competitive in that market as well. So.
And Christian asked any distributor in California area. I think that he is in California, Florida. Yeah, we so far with Florida markets is still open. We
don't have a distributor.
We don't have
Florida,
there.
So you can buy directly from us.
Yeah.
We'll sell to customers. Typically, we sell to distribution only, but we will service customers in areas where we do not have distribution.
Yeah, we will provide service by our own. Yeah, cool. Yeah, just a quick walk around. You can see this section, and we are working on our new product line. It's a propane grinder, 31 inches, 800 size.
These have Onyx motors. And we're going to do a demo on these one of the weeks. We did a demonstration. There's a video on our Instagram and on our website that shows these grinders in action. They're very impressive, very nice machines. Grind very, very quickly.
Yeah, I think you guys probably will see this new product line in World Concrete next year. Yeah, good. Yeah. Okay, if there's no way to rent in Florida, I know. Yeah, you know, it's a kind of an issue. We're working on some couple potential to distribute, potential customer that interested in distribution business with us, but right now I cannot say anything, so we try to make it work as soon as possible.
What kind of machine are you interested in? Are you interested in a large platform machine or a small platform?
So what kind of a machine you're interested in to rent? Yeah, let me know. So probably I will work out. Yeah, good. He wants a 25 to 30 inch.
Right, so
25 680. 680 is a 27 inch 3 heads penetratory grinder. It'll be your
And are you doing concrete polishing or surface prep?
Okay, answer is a phone. Answer. Hey, Christian, he said he do the prep.
You do prep work. So we've got a couple options for you. One you might want to look at would be it's at the CG 750, right? They have planetary, and we also have a counter-rotating grinder.
Yeah.
They're not really polishers.
Show them.
They operate a little bit different.
Hey, let's show you the 580. It's a 2-head counter-rotary grinder. It's a great tool. Yeah, it's a great tool to do the surface prep. It's a small, but it's very powerful, and also it's like a pre-master 2-head counter-rotary. Let me move this back. And we rent out a couple machines for surface prep, and customer love it.
These are great. Just 2 heads, counter-rotate, so very fast for surface prep. They're not a great polishing machine, but they're not designed for that. They're designed to do surface preparation.
It's a 4 kilowatts, 8 horsepower. He wants something bigger. Yeah, we have a 4 heads. This is 2 head. We have a 4 head counter-rotary too.
There's a picture of it here.
So wait a moment. It's a 65. It's 650. It probably like this one. 65. Yeah, contact me if you want something similar, or you want this model, so I can give you some idea. Yeah, let's do something. Yeah, 65. It's a 4-head counter-rotary. Okay, guys, thank you for joining us today. And I think we spent a wonderful afternoon, 1 hour. And hey, you say something.
Okay, thanks for watching, you guys. We're going to do this again once a month.
Once a month,
second Wednesday of every month, same time.
same time. And I probably mess up the time. I don't know. You know, my phone is a Chinese phone. He just remember my Chinese time. It's why when I set up this event, somehow the time is it's like a Beijing time. It's not it's not American time. So when the Neil tell me, hey, your time is kind of not right. Okay, next time I will make sure everything right and give you right information. But whatever, thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming, and see you next time. See you next month, second Wednesday, 1 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you. Bye.